Oh, hey guys. So what this is video 2. Hopefully you can see me. I do everything off the cuff. That's the way it is. And the whole point of all this stuff is I own a real estate company, and we have about 3,000 people in our database, probably like over 2,000 purchased from us, and they're all distressed properties. And like over 800 have emailed me and asked me to do a video, teach us about real estate. Our company's going on 6 years. We got 3 employees. We're doing well. I'm just, I'm not here. This isn't a sales pitch or anything. It's just a reaction to what people wanted, and I'm just a real person, and this is probably something that who knows where it goes. If you saw the first one, I just gave you a master's in economics. Just so basic, just things to think about. And that's the goal, just things to think about. So, and the reason where we're at now, because before you go into real estate or do anything in life, you've got to have the basics in order. Because for a business to be successful, the person is going to allow that or not allow that. So the person matters way more than the business. And something just came to my mind. And I've learned in life, I go what comes to my mind. So whatever. I was going to get into all that, but you know what's great. This will be short and to the point. I think you'll get the point. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to go with it. So let's say, I'm just going to give you an example. I don't know anything. There's 7. Let's say there's 7 chemicals in your body that are 100% necessary for you to be normal. And now let's say a person is only born with 3 of those, but the body knows it needs 7. It knows something's wrong. So what's it going to do? It wants to be normal, just like you. Now you're normal, but something has to happen for this person to be normal. So in other words, he's got a major disadvantage. Now let's say he eats, right? I have no idea where this is coming from. Let's say he eats and it creates the gap. It fills the gap. So as soon as he stops eating, those go back away. It's just to give you an example of what's going on in this country, which is so ridiculous. Then what? So in other words, every second of every day, he has the appetite of you of like not eating for 4 days. Now imagine feeling that feeling every second of your life where you haven't eaten for 4 days. That's insane, but that's what he feels. He didn't do anything wrong. He was born, right? You were born. What did you do wrong? Nothing. But when he walks down the street, let's say he knows that his body demands what? To be 600 pounds, right? That amount of food will give him the full 7 to feel like you. 600 pounds. But what? That's insane. But let's say he weighs 300 pounds. So this guy's winning big time. That means he's winning the biggest war of his life that you don't even know about or even have to deal with. So what do? When we see someone that's 300 pounds, that should be the greatest hero in the world. He climbed a mountain that you live on the earth for 80 years, the mountains you climb would be like 1/10 the mountain he climbs every second of every day. And what do you do when you see him? You make fun of him. You turn your face, you criticize him, you destroy his self-esteem. He's doing something that you could probably never do just because he was born. How mean, how ridiculous. But that's how we live. That's how we live. I love America, but America, the people in this country, they don't think. And all I'm trying to do is get you to think. So what did he do wrong? Nothing. So why are you criticizing him? He's way better than you. Doesn't weigh 600 pounds. He would have to weigh 600 pounds to feel normal like you. Instead he weighs 300, which means he feels the agony of that appetite of when you haven't eaten for 4 days, like all the time. He's your hero. So when you walk down the street and you see someone's 300 pounds, you hug them. But what do? We criticize them. We destroy self-esteem. And what? They commit suicide. That's what we do. You're great people, but we're mean. We're the meanest people ever. Now let's say, oh my goodness. Let's say whatever fills that. I have an addictive personality, right? So let's say alcohol fills that. That did it for me for a while, right? So we have to make fun of alcoholics and willpower and all this nonsense. Why? How in the world is someone born with 3 chemicals where you have all 7, where the body demands is 7, so alcohol fills it? Who knows what fills it? It could be food, alcohol, whatever. So people are like, stop drinking, so I stop drinking. It doesn't solve anything. So what do I do now? Now I drink 3 pots of coffee. Just see, I still gotta win this stinking battle. You don't even know what the battle is. But what? You're destroying me. My self-esteem and all that. So why have I moved forward? Always had businesses, and they've always done well. Why? Because why? I stopped criticizing people. You don't judge people, you don't criticize them. When I see someone that's 300 pounds, when I see someone that drinks 3 pots of coffee, when I see someone that stinking struggles, they have to go to an AA meeting and hide and feel bad. Society rejects people that have no control over how they're born, but yet are much greater people than them because their battle is amazingly harder than yours. That's ridiculous. But that's what we all do. So, anyway, I didn't know I was going there. You guys have a great day.